It's a very minor spoiler from the first 5 minutes of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, so if you're really worried about that, you should click away now, but at the very start of the game, you come to having spent 9 years in a coma. It's one hell of a wake-up call, as you might expect after that long being unconscious in a hospital, but it's not exactly helped by the doctor attending you having the worst bedside manner in history.
I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic.
Hey mate, you've been in a coma for 9 years. Hey, no need to get excited. You've also got loads of shrapnel in you now. Please stop getting emotional. I really don't see what the fuss is all about. Oh yeah, and by the way, you've only got one arm. Oh great, here he goes again, getting all het up. Nah, stick a needle in him, would you?
Calm down. Please, calm down.
Of course, Coming 2 is nothing new to video games. In many ways, it's the industry's favourite narrative opener. So, in honour of Big Boss and his terrible, awful choice in healthcare provider, here are some of my favourite examples of regained consciousness in video game history.
Whoa, easy there, easy.
Now, let's start things off with something similar and fairly familiar. In Fallout New Vegas, you're woken by a doctor with a marginally improved bedside manner after suffering from a mild case of being shot in the head.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
So glad you're alive, he tells you. Don't worry about a thing, I've got you all fixed up and you're going to be fine. Just one thing though, remind me what a face is meant to look like, because I've got no idea. Oh, that's your gender! Top marks for trying to be reassuring, but I'm gonna have to take off a few points on the actually knowing medicine front. Oh, and I'm going to rob your house on the way out. Max Payne 2 also sits proudly on the list of games that start you off in a hospital. In this case, it's shortly after shooting your partner dead because you really fancy Mona Sachs. This puts Max, who, let's face it, has a fair amount of prior knowledge about his partner dying,
No, God, no, please, Michelle.
into a pretty savage guilt spiral, making this opening section a bit of a hallucination-fueled nightmare. Come to think of it, I'm starting to wonder exactly why developers have such a problem with hospitals. Bloodborne starts you off in one too.
But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
You wake up in Bloodborne after a bit of prodding from this creepy blind guy who is also somehow a qualified surgeon.
But first, you'll need a contract.
He explains he's giving you a blood transfusion, not that you asked for one, thank you very much, then has a bit more of a natter before a load of weird beasties clamber on top of you and make you pass out again. After that, you wake up on the same table a second time with a different camera angle and start the game proper. Double tap. Nice work, Bloodborne. Now, Limbo is a lovely platformer that should be praised for its visual style, charming puzzle gameplay, and its twisted sense of humour. It should be chided, however, for one of the most unforgiving Coming 2 experiences of all time. Oh, I'm awake in a dark forest now, am I? I guess I'll just start walking to the right. That makes sense. Oh look, spiders. Oh good, drowning. Ah, spike pits. Wonderful. Limbo makes waking up and stubbing your toe on the way to the bathroom look like a day at the beach. Still, at least you won't have to explain to anybody in a pub about how your natty and quite probably infected new tattoo was something you got while travelling to commemorate you finding your true self and then getting dysentery.
Where am I?
After getting knocked out in Far Cry 3, you come to, only to find a man who has definitely not disinfected his equipment and isn't even wearing gloves, giving you a massive tattoo straight out of 1995. And Jason, being a bellend, sort of just goes along with it, probably grateful for anything that helps him blend in with the local culture and get away from the white saviour narrative that isn't really but sort of is the backbone of the entire game. Jason gets knocked out all the time in Far Cry 3, actually, mostly after willingly taking a buttload of drugs because somebody asked him politely. Still, it's more fun than passing out in Far Cry 2 because you've got malaria.
Hey, are you okay? You don't look so good.
To be fair though, if we're really going to start rewarding frequency, the Lifetime Achievement Award for losing consciousness and regaining it again has to go to Master Chief, who has spent most of his career hopping in and out of freezers. You can even see him having a little cryo nap in Halo Reach, a game he's not meant to be in. The notable exception is, of course, the start of Halo 3, when he didn't so much get out of a cryo unit as fall out of the sky.
Look up here, sir.
Either way, they're all wonderfully contrived excuses to get you to look up and down and see if you need to invert the right stick, as if you might have somehow forgotten which option you prefer since you last held a controller.
Everything checks out, Sergeant Major.
So yeah, passing out and regaining consciousness. It's more common than you think. So common, in fact, I've had to avoid even mentioning Call of Duty because it happens once every 3 to 5 minutes in that series and we'd honestly be here all day.
Wake up. Wake up.
Oh god, Mason's awake. Sorry about this, I've got to go. Just show yourself out, please.
This is the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed, though. He'll get bigger? Uh-huh. Like this. You know, I can look after him.